What's up, everybody? It's your favorite boy, Hunter Avallone here, back with another wonderful video. And today, we have a really spicy, hot topic. In fact, this topic was so compelling, I almost felt forced to talk about it. Of course, I'm talking about Gina Carano essentially getting let go and cut off from her Star Wars series that she was in, The Mandalorian. Very technically speaking, and this is kind of like what Lucasfilm said in their statement, she was not employed by Lucasfilms, she was contracted out, so they essentially decided to cut ties with her, and they no longer have any plans for her to be in any future Star Wars projects. Now, it just so happens that The Mandalorian star, Gina Carano, is a really dumb conspiratorial Republican. Now, does that justify her being fired? Well, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but just take note of that. This woman is like insane. And recently, what was described as the last straw for Lucasfilms was this post that she reshared on her Instagram story. It has since been deleted, but obviously the internet never forgets. Jews were beaten in the streets, not by Nazi soldiers, but by their neighbors, even by children. Because history is edited, most people today don't realize that to get to the point where Nazi soldiers could easily round up thousands of Jews, the government first made their own neighbors hate them simply for being Jews. How is that any different from hating someone for their political views? And just like that, she blew up her career like the Death Star. So first and foremost, this is really stupid. How is this different? I think a better question is, how is it even comparable? In Nazi Germany, yes, there was propaganda from the government to turn the people against Jews. That's not what's happening here in America. What you have here in America is a bunch of decentralized conservatives and liberals who all hate each other. This is also pretty ironic coming from this woman who has made posts previously supporting Donald Trump. Donald Trump, one of the most divisive presidents we've ever had. Donald Trump, who constantly demonized people with different political views. So this is really hypocritical and extremely disingenuous. This is just an attempt at playing victim that is so pathetic and cringy. But the question is this a fireable offense? Now, of course, I assume most people watching know this, that Disney didn't do anything illegal. Disney is, of course, within their rights to cut ties with her if she's bad for the brand and bad for PR. Legality and morality are not mutually exclusive. Now, of course, we're seeing a lot of conservatives very angry about cancel culture, and to fight back against the mean cancel culture, they are canceling their Disney Plus subscription. I just canceled Disney Plus. I hope everyone who opposes cancel culture will do the same. What's in my mouth? Tastes like all irony. Cancel culture can be really bad when it's a bunch of woke scolds digging up old tweets from like 2005 to cry about and try to get you fired or whatever. But in all fairness, she made these dumb posts like 3 days ago. So not all cancel culture is equal. Cancel culture actually needs to exist on some level when we live in a society with free speech. It's a good thing that the government isn't holding people accountable for what they say, but that means that sometimes society will and sometimes needs to. Sometimes. But as far as this goes with Gina and triggering the world, it seems, I'm not totally sure if her getting cut off from her contracts here is justifiable or not. I know, I'm being a cringy fence sitter today, but I can kind of see both sides here. I think a charitable interpretation of the way the left kind of sees this is Disney was opening up their platform for this woman. She was garnering fame and popularity and influence because of the platform Disney was providing her. And if they no longer want to provide a platform to someone like that, they shouldn't have to. And they shouldn't have to platform someone who brings bad PR to the company. It's also important to remember that this was not a one-off thing. Like, she made a lot of controversial statements in the past as well. And now even a new report is saying that Lucasfilms has actually been looking for a reason to fire her since November, and they considered that controversial post the last straw. So she had been bringing bad PR to the company for months, and they had been tolerating that. There's a moral reason why political beliefs don't fall under protected classes. Politics are chosen, and this is freedom of association. And again, I do think there's something to be said about Disney providing her with a platform and providing her with influence, and then her using that influence to spread misinformation about COVID-19, mask wearing, Donald Trump, mail-in voting. Disney might not want to provide someone like that more influence and more of an audience to spread bad ideas to. But I can also see it from the more right-wing perspective. I mean, she didn't really post anything racist or anti-Semitic. She shared a dumb opinion. And I don't think she was trying to diminish the Holocaust. Like, let's be honest here. We're talking about politics. Politics are hyperbolic. They're exaggerated. Things get compared to the Holocaust a lot. The amount of times liberals have compared Trump to Hitler, come on, I'm doing it. Right here, Godwin's Law, asserting that as an online discussion grows longer, the probability of a comparison involving Nazis or Hitler approaches. We're getting educated today. I think that her intentionality was to show how bad our society was getting by using the Holocaust as a metric. This does kind of diminish the Holocaust since our current society is in no way comparable to Nazi Germany, but this rhetoric is common in politics, and her intentionality does matter. I do recognize the legal rights that Disney has, but personally, I don't like the idea of firing someone for sharing a dumb opinion. If her opinion was bigoted or racist or something, then I wouldn't care at all. Just get her out immediately. But firing someone for sharing a stupid political opinion, I can see that going in a bad direction. I also think there's a way to be a little charitable towards Gina Carano. A little while back, she got in some hot water for making fun of people putting pronouns in their bios. She put beep, bop, boop in her bio as her pronouns or whatever. But eventually, she did walk back her defense of her pronoun joke after her co-star, Pascal, called her in. He helped me understand why people were putting them in their bios. Now, that tweet was since deleted, so that's a little bit disingenuous. I don't know why it would be deleted. I didn't know before, but I do now. I won't be putting them in my bio, but good for all you who choose to. Whatever. I mean, it's not great, but it does show the fact that this woman is able to accept criticism and recognize sometimes when she's wrong about something and fix her mistakes. But on the flip side, she'd been doing a lot of bullshit. It wasn't just a one-time post. There's also just a dash of hypocrisy here, because let's all walk down memory lane, October 9th, 2020, when Disney defends the Mulan credits that thanked Chinese government entities involved in human rights abuses. So Disney's defending this and then fires that woman for just having a stupid opinion. And of course, we all know why this is, right? Disney has a massive market in China. They suck China off like an X-rated movie. I talked about this in the past, how Disney literally jumps through hoops to appease China, specifically when it came to the Mulan movie. So they defend this crap because all they care about is money, and they fire Gina because all they care about is money. It's completely and utterly hypocritical, but the fact of the matter is, when all this corporation cares about is the bottom dollar, they don't care if they're hypocritical. Well, there you guys have it. This is just one of those topics where I'm not sure the answer is black and white. I think it's somewhere in the gray. Let me know down below in the comments what you think. At the end of the day, I think she's gonna be okay. All right, she's a grown-up. She's not a little baby Yoda. Please give this video a like, comment below, subscribe to the channel. Thanks everyone for watching. Peace.